In the expansive realm of Destiny's live stream, the intellectual odyssey takes an unexpected turn as the specter of Che Guevara emerges from the chimerical depths of historical discourse.
Bin Laden, you would, if you think this is real. Okay. We have as much power as you do. I'm not going to front with you, Chief.
Wait, hold on. I want to get into all this. We're not doing all this. You guys are saying something. Somebody in Kick Chat said, this reminds me of when Che Guevara became popular in the 2000s. I remember all those who thought they knew something about politics wore Che shirts. It shows no matter what history repeats every 20 years. Listen, they probably don't know anything about Che Guevara. I do agree with that. Okay, and it is cringe sometimes to wear shirts and you don't know blah, blah, blah. That's fine. However, from everything that I've read and my understanding, Che Guevara was mega-based. That was an actual Giga Chad freedom fighter, okay? Actual Giga Chad that helped revolutionary movements succeed in some countries, was offered, like every fat, lazy socialist dictator was offered the ability to sit on government, and Castro himself, sit on governments, chill, become fat, and be a loser that like is a billionaire while the rest of the country starves. And I'm pretty sure every single time Che Guevara said, no, I'm gonna go fight in another country. And that is how he died. He died fighting. I think he died, he got captured. I think he was pretty sure he was spitting on people as they shot him to death. Like, my understanding is Che Guevara was a, like, yeah, you know, obviously, ideologically, I disagree with what he's fighting for, but that is a guy that was committed to his principles, and at any opportunity, he could have stopped fighting and just been a socialist fat cat, but decided that he felt strongly about these revolutions. He participated in what, like, it was a ton of different, like, revolutionary, like, struggles that he was a part of. So, yeah, I disagree with him, obviously, but, no, he was an unhinged psychopath that loved killing. He even executed. I haven't heard of that, but maybe, you know.
I'm not going to front with you, Chief. We got no control over what happens in our government, straight up.
The fact that she thinks that we have the same amount of control over our government as like a theocratic regime, again, it's just such a cringe white take, millennial take. Ugh, God, it's so cringe. Ugh.
We have a little control, okay? But we really...
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot David's pro-Zionist. Destiny, look at the Muslim population boom.
Destiny, a digital maestro of dialectics, confronts the chat's mention of Guevara with an impassioned defense, unveiling the revolutionary icon as a stalwart champion of principles. In Destiny's narrative tapestry, Guevara transcends mere historical caricature. He becomes a dedicated freedom fighter, eschewing the lures of opulent socialism to persist in the crucible of his revolutionary ideals. As the symphony of ideological disputes unfolds, Destiny, like a philosophical alchemist, distills the essence of Guevara's commitment from the cacophony of dissent. The revolutionary figure, often bedecked on dorm room posters, transforms into a nuanced paragon of steadfastness. Destiny, navigating the tumultuous waters of historical interpretation, acknowledges the ideological dissonance surrounding Guevara but accentuates the unwavering tenacity of his convictions. In the intellectual crucible of Destiny's live stream, the exegesis of Che Guevara's principles unfolds as a vibrant tapestry woven with the threads of historical interpretation and ideological nuance. Destiny, the digital rhetorician, ventures into the intricate terrain of defending Guevara against negative perceptions, deftly disentangling the revolutionary figure from the shackles of caricature. Destiny's defense of Guevara hinges on the portrayal of the Argentine icon as a dedicated freedom fighter. Guevara, in Destiny's narrative, becomes a symbol of unwavering commitment to principles rather than a mere historical relic. To substantiate this viewpoint, Destiny could delve into the historical context of Guevara's involvement in the Cuban Revolution. Guevara's role as a guerrilla leader and his dedication to eradicating social injustice in Cuba underscores the sincerity of his principles, as opposed to being a mere opportunist. Furthermore, Destiny may emphasize Guevara's rejection of wealth and power, which distinguishes him from the archetypal socialist dictator. The decision to forego personal gain for the pursuit of revolutionary ideals is exemplified in Guevara's renunciation of high-ranking positions within the Cuban government. By exploring Guevara's post-revolutionary life and his continued commitment to global revolutionary struggles, Destiny builds a nuanced portrayal that counters prevailing negative perceptions. The intricate dance of historical interpretation reaches its zenith when Destiny navigates through the ideological dissonance surrounding Guevara. Destiny could explore the dichotomy between Guevara's idealistic vision and the pragmatic realities of governance. By acknowledging the complexities of Guevara's role in the aftermath of the Cuban Revolution, Destiny crafts a narrative that neither idolizes nor vilifies, but seeks to understand the nuances of revolutionary leadership. To fortify his defense, Destiny might draw parallels between Guevara and other historical figures who, despite ideological disagreements, exhibited steadfast commitment to their principles. This comparative analysis could include figures like Nelson Mandela or Mahatma Gandhi, highlighting how individuals with disparate ideologies share a common trait of unwavering dedication to their respective causes. In this intellectual odyssey, Destiny, the maestro of online discourse, distills Che Guevara from the ephemeral mist of historical misperception, presenting a cogent argument for the revolutionary's principled stance. The defense against negative perceptions becomes an artful negotiation through the complex terrain of historical nuance, capturing the essence of Guevara's commitment to social justice and revolution. Destiny, in his digital Socratic pursuit, elevates the conversation beyond caricature, offering viewers a more nuanced perspective on a figure often obscured by ideological bias. The conversation, akin to a philosophical tango, twirls into the contentious realm of government control. Destiny, donning the armor of skepticism, challenges the notion that citizens wield omnipotent influence over governmental machinations. His critique reverberates through the digital agora, dismantling the facile assumption that democratic agency mirrors the autocratic grip of theocratic regimes. Yet, as the intellectual ballad unfolds, an interlocutor introduces the Muslim population boom into the lyrical fray, suggesting an incongruity between Destiny's support for Zionism and his argument on government control. The digital amphitheater, now charged with ideological crosscurrents, witnesses Destiny navigating the treacherous waters of juxtaposition. In this intricate dance, Destiny must reconcile seemingly disparate positions, threading the needle of consistency through the labyrinthine fabric of geopolitical discourse. Destiny, the oratorical polymath, is compelled to dissect the nuanced interplay of Zionism, government control, and demographic dynamics. The digital Socratic dialogue, reminiscent of philosophical sparring in the agora, propels Destiny into a rhetorical tightrope act, where each step requires finesse to navigate the precarious balance of competing ideologies. In this intellectual crucible, Destiny grapples with the exigencies of ideological coherence. The clash of perspectives reverberates through the digital expanse, creating a symphony of dialectical dissonance. Destiny, the virtuoso of online discourse, orchestrates this intricate dance of ideas, weaving together threads of historical interpretation, government critique, and geopolitical intricacies. In the sprawling expanse of the digital agora, ideological clashes resemble philosophical jousts, where combatants wield words as weapons, seeking to carve a niche in the collective consciousness. Destiny's defense of Che Guevara becomes a symphony in this cacophonous battlefield, challenging prevailing narratives and illuminating the nuanced layers beneath historical icons. The audience, akin to spectators in a digital coliseum, witnesses the clash of ideas, and Destiny, with rhetorical finesse, orchestrates a performance that resonates with the complex interplay of historical interpretation. The challenges of maintaining consistency in the face of geopolitical intricacies emerge as a leitmotif in Destiny's discourse. The juxtaposition of supporting Zionism while critiquing government control unfolds as a dialectical dance, a tightrope act requiring finesse and rhetorical acrobatics. The digital amphitheater, where audiences congregate for intellectual spectacle, becomes a crucible where Destiny, the digital philosopher king, grapples with the exigencies of coherence in a world teeming with competing ideologies. The impact of Destiny's rhetoric reverberates through the digital corridors, shaping the minds of his audience. The live stream, a nexus of ideas, influences the collective consciousness, challenging preconceptions and fostering critical engagement. Destiny's adept navigation of ideological clashes provides a model for online discourse where intellectual rigor meets the dynamism of evolving perspectives. As the nature of digital conversations undergoes metamorphosis, Destiny stands at the vanguard, adapting to the shifting currents. The online agora, once a chaotic marketplace of ideas, transforms into an ecosystem where nuance and complexity are valued. Destiny's role as a digital virtuoso highlights the evolving expectations of audiences who crave intellectual depth amidst the cacophony of online debates. As the virtual curtain falls on this philosophical spectacle, Destiny's livestream leaves its indelible mark on the digital consciousness. The legacy of Che Guevara, reimagined through Destiny's lens, becomes a testament to the complexity of historical narratives. The discourse on government control, a battleground of ideas, resonates with the echoes of democratic skepticism. And in the interplay of ideological juxtapositions, Destiny, the intellectual virtuoso, navigates the turbulent currents of online debate with the finesse of a digital philosopher king.